Would you like to be on camera? Somebody from Bangladesh might see you. Do you want to say hi?
Yeah.
You see that? What's your name?
Dingu. Yeah, no.
Oh, okay, no, okay. All right. Maybe people from Bangladesh are camera shy. In today's English lesson, we are going to visit a neighborhood in New York City called Little Bangladesh. And the goal today is to find somebody who speaks Bengali, but they've also learned English. And maybe we can talk about how hard it was. Maybe they were born in Bangladesh and they've moved here. But it looks like a lot of things are closed. I think this might be the Bengali language. I'm not sure. Please let me know in the comments. It looks a little like Hindi, but it's probably Bengali, which is the language of Bangladesh. Unfortunately, this place is closed. But it looks like they're having a crazy sale. Let's walk around and try to find somebody who might have lived in Bangladesh, has moved here, maybe speaks Bengali. But when they say Little Bangladesh, it is little, very small. It's like a corner of New York City. And there's also like a Dunkin' Donuts here. I mean, I guess they have Dunkin' Donuts in Bangladesh, but that seems just a little too American for me. If you ever want to come to New York City and visit Bangladesh, Little Bangladesh, there's a subway right there, Parsons Boulevard. Take the F train. Across the street, it looks like there is a market with Bengali writing. Let's cross the street, see if they will let me film in there. Yesterday, I almost got kicked out of my hotel for filming, so can I not film in here?
Yeah, but you need permission to do certain.
Oh, I need permission to? Oh, who do I get permission from?
Well,
I will get permission first, just so I don't make anyone feel uncomfortable, but maybe there we will find someone who speaks Bengali. We can learn an English word right here. This is crosswalk. You need to make sure that hand is green in New York City before you cross the street. These streets aren't too busy, but in some parts of New York, of course, it's very busy. You definitely want to make sure that hand is green. Actually, the red hand turns to a green person walking. All right, let's go into that supermarket, that little grocery store, and see if we can film. All right, this is perfect. The person working the cash register in there said that that is Bengali writing and I can film inside the store. So let's take a look at some products you might find if you come to a Bangladeshi supermarket in the United States. Well, the first thing I see is goat meat. That is not a usual meat you will find in the United States. Beef, pork, chicken, but not goat. So if you want goat, you can get it here. Yeah, they were very nice to let me film in here, but the man who is at the cash register does not speak English at all. I tried to tell him a lot of people from Bangladesh watch my channel, but he didn't understand. And he was also watching something on his phone in Bengali, but he didn't want me to film that. So this is the freezer section of any grocery store. Yeah, I think it's frozen. Hang on, let's see if they're frozen. Oh yeah, this is definitely the freezer section. Those things in this cooler, we would call this a cooler, those are kept at below 32 degrees. It would be nice if we could find some Bengali writing in here. Please let me know in the comments if this is Bengali writing. Hello, sir. How are you? Would you like to be on camera? Somebody from Bangladesh might see you. Do you want to say hi?
Yeah.
You see that? What's your name?
Dingu. Yeah, no.
Oh, okay, no, okay. All right. Maybe people from Bangladesh are camera shy. Or maybe it's just the English. My English is too quick, maybe? My accent is too strong? Ooh. Is that Bangladeshi? Is it Bengali? One thing, maybe you can let me know in the comments, is there a difference between Bangladeshi and Bengali? I think if there is a difference, it's not a big difference. Look at this. I bet this is in Bengali. Right, I think Bengali is the language. Is that more Bengali? Right now, Doritos. Those aren't from Bangladesh. Thank you very much. Let's try to find another place where maybe somebody speaks Bengali, but they also speak English. Look what I found. We would call this an alley. A small place between two buildings, that's an alley in English, and this is an alley in Little Bangladesh. Look at this, just a little bit further down the street, some really nice houses here. I bet they are really expensive. Look at this, this house has a couple gold lions. Look at that, that's pretty cool. We could talk about a clothing bin. You might see some of these in the United States. It's basically when people have clothing they no longer want. Maybe their kids outgrew the clothes. Outgrew, is that a new word for you? Maybe it's when the clothes stay the same size, but the child gets bigger, so they can no longer wear them. Well, they can donate their clothing in this clothing bin. I can't see. Were there clothes in there? I guess I will see it when I edit. I didn't get it on camera, but I just spoke to two very nice ladies, and they said if I go down a couple blocks, there are some places that sell fabrics like curtains, and they thought that there would be even more Bangladeshi people there. So let's hope. I just passed a man talking on a phone, and he said, Aja. I think that's Bengali, or it could be Hindi, but he was talking on the phone, so I didn't want to stop him. I mentioned another word that might be new for you in English, and that is a block, like a city block. That woman said, go down 3 blocks. A block, it's a square, and it's where another street crosses. So the next time I walk and see a street that crosses, that would be a block. Actually, you can see it right down here. Where those traffic lights are, that would be 1 block. So she said go down 2 or 3 blocks. Wait a second, look at this. This looks like a Bengali street sign. So maybe we are on the right track. Maybe we are headed in the right direction. But across the street, there's an American restaurant, a very American restaurant. It's called Dallas Barbecue. Let's hope we find some Bengali people this way. Let's talk a little bit about the history of Bangladesh, just in case you don't know. At one time, Bangladesh was part of India when the British controlled that area of the world. But in India, a lot of people are Hindi. A lot of people are a lot of other things. India is a pretty big place. But in Bangladesh, a lot of people are Muslim. They follow the religion of Islam. So at one point, Bangladesh was called East Pakistan, but then it became Bangladesh. She said, go down to the McDonald's and take a left. I see the Golden Arches. There's a cemetery over there. You remember that English lesson when I slept overnight in a cemetery? Across the street is a Jollibee. Across the street is a Jollibee. If you are from the Philippines, maybe you have heard of that. I've never eaten at one of those. I might have to stop in there for a quick bite to eat. Wait a second, this English lesson was about Bangladesh. I'll have to come back here when we are talking about the Philippines. I need some Bangladeshi food this morning for breakfast. There's Jamaican food here too. I love Jamaican food, those beef patties. Okay, I need to keep walking and find places that are associated with Bangladesh. This may be a bust. If something doesn't work out, you can say that it is a bust. And I just don't see what those two ladies were talking about. Let's head back to Little Bangladesh and maybe find somebody who speaks Bangladeshi. Wait, Bengali. They speak Bengali. I don't think Bangladeshi is a language. I decided to walk back a different way just so I would see a few more new things, and this is a really nice neighborhood. Lots of nice houses here. I bet they are expensive. Little cat just walked away from me. And it must be two cats. I'm not a big cat fan. I'm allergic to cats. Every time I get around cats, I sneeze. But it must be trash day here because a lot of people have left trash in bags on the side of the street. We are heading back towards Little Bangladesh now, but it is a holiday. I am filming this on a holiday called President's Day. It's usually in the middle of February, right in between Abraham Lincoln's birthday, one of our most famous presidents, and George Washington's birthday. It is a federal holiday. Banks are closed, but I didn't think a lot of shops would be closed, but it looks like they are. Since you are here to learn English, let's learn a term, abandoned lot. Abandoned lot. Behind me is an abandoned lot. Something was there before, some sort of business, and now it's no longer there. So trash has begun to pile up. It looks a little run down. When something isn't being used and it gets dirty and old, you can say it looks really run down. This vacant lot, this abandoned lot, looks run down. Ooh, this looks like this might be some Bengali dress, some Bengali clothing. Maybe we should go in and see if they will let me film inside. They're not opened, like a lot of places around here. Everything is shuttered today. Okay, that restaurant says Bengali, Indian, and American food. Maybe, or is that a... It's not a restaurant, it's a grocery store. Let's see if we can find some Bengali food in here. All right, they didn't want me to film in there, and the woman who worked there was rather young, but her English was not great, so I don't think she really knew what I was trying to say. I'm sorry. I think we should probably end the lesson here. I would call this a bust. It seems like a lot of people in Little Bangladesh are camera shy, and there's a bit of a language barrier. So not a lot of English is spoken here. I'm going to try to go to Chinatown, maybe Thai Town, Koreatown, Little Italy. Maybe we will find some more people to speak English with there. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.